And researchers say we could see dramatic changes to the coastline this century, and some are predicting it could start as soon as 2040. Coastal communities across the United States are trying to figure out what to do about sea level rise, and Monterey is one of them.
In the next, 10, 20 years, coming decades, there's some pretty big threats coming.
New software models coming out of the Center for the Blue Economy at the Middlebury Institute of International Studies show we could see the impacts of sea level rise as soon as 2040.
Some of the more recent research suggests that might be happening even sooner than that. And by the end of the century, we're looking at anything from 2 to 6 feet, depending upon how much we are willing to let the climate warm up.
Researchers say the rate of the rise depends on if the Antarctic ice sheets melt and how fast. But experts are convinced we'll be measuring sea level rise in feet, not inches, in the coming decades. The city of Monterey isn't sitting idle by on the predictions. It's looking at what can be done, identifying Cannery Row and Del Monte Beach as the locations under the greatest threat. These apartments right on the beach are some of the most vulnerable in town. They've already fallen prey to rising tides, and they've had to build a seawall here. But just how long can the infrastructure stand up to the power of the ocean? Just this week, the city secured a Caltrans grant, giving them the power to hire a consultant to help figure out how to protect or in some cases reroute infrastructure.
We already have maps that show that Del Monte Avenue could potentially flood from extreme events in the future. As early as 2060, 2100.
In some cases, it could mean armoring beaches or nourishing them with sand, but it's something the city and the center want to figure out now rather than later.
The issue is it's hard to know what to do, right? We have big uncertainties, long-term planning, and so that's kind of what we're trying to help do.
Depending on the location is what the solution is going to be. At Cannery Row, you've got a rocky coastline. There's a lot that can be done just to armor the buildings there. But over at Del Monte Beach, it's all sand, which makes it a more complicated problem to solve. Dan?
All right. Thank you very much, Caitlin. The Center for the Blue Economy also modeled how things could look based on different solutions the city used. One of the best for Del Monte Beach was adding sand during stormy months.